Every primary care provider has at least that one patient in their career that they just can't figure out what's going on with them. You've ordered all kinds of different tests, you put them on different medications, you send them to all these different specialists, and still they come back to you because their symptoms have not been relieved, unfortunately. And you just don't know what it is. And I've had a couple of those patients that I take home with me at night, not with their chart, but just in my mind, wondering what's going on with those individuals.
My son had a very unique immune system happening, and our hometown doctor was baffled. And they told us, we don't know a lot about this disease. We don't think your child's going to live past the age of 12, and we think you should just take him home. And that was the start of me saying, not on my watch.
When people reach out to us, they're reaching out because we are their last hope. Doctors are saying, we don't know, or their clinicians, we don't have answers. And so they contact us.
The beauty of UDN is that we see patients as a whole. We go through every symptom, every system, from age or some environmental factor. Is it part of a bigger spectrum of a clinical condition, or is it like standalone finding? Because UDN is like a team science effort, and there's expertise on different fields, but also experts in environmental conditions, or maybe even infectious diseases, immune disorders. So this expertise, bringing together in a network, is a huge achievement. I think that's the best has been done as part of the UDN, and we really would like this network to thrive and even expand into more experts and more areas.
What the UDN offers are cutting-edge technologies, including genome sequencing, but not limited to that. And what's happened is we're able, through that, to make diagnoses that in a million years we wouldn't have made through any other mechanism. And most of the time, when a diagnosis gets made that way, it is a condition, at least for me, that I've never heard of before. And in many cases, nobody's ever heard of before. But there it is, and now you have an answer that was impossible to arrive at any other way.
The reason why we're choosing to do what we do is because there's a population that hasn't been reached. Some of these individuals have never had a genetic test in their life, have never even thought to have a genetic test. So to meet those individuals and to be able to connect them to somebody that can give them some potential answers. Just people being able to have access to that and know that that system is there. That's the benefit of what we do.
My daughter was born in 2012. At 7 months old, she came down with a very rare type of epilepsy called infantile spasms, and that began our 9-year journey into finding a cause for her disorder. By her, I think, 6th neurologist, he said to us, I think she would be a great candidate for the UDN. And my first question was, what is that? I've never heard of that. So she did get accepted and enrolled in 2021. And within a year, she did get her diagnosis. It changed everything. It did give us that label to be able to provide more support for her.
People really appreciate being listened to because, frankly, if you listen to their stories, very often it's being kind of brushed off from one clinician to another.
We actually had a physician look at all of our information from the NIH and the Mayo Clinic and say, I don't believe any of this. When you get the diagnosis, you feel validated and vindicated. You feel like you want to say, see, I wasn't making it up. I told you there was something wonky happening here.
There was so many times, especially in the early days of not knowing what my daughter had, I would just cry in my closet because I didn't have anybody. I know the isolation is just a terrible feeling. And so being able to help parents know you are not alone. You need anything, we're here for you. You need to just call and yell into the phone, we got you. You need to cry with us, we're here, we got tissues.
It's been a godsend for me. I have been looking for people to join my blanket fort for a long time and to find a group of people who get it. It's just wonderful to finally have people who can put their arms around me and hold me up and to also give me the opportunity to do the same for them. Through the absolute curiosity and creativity of the care at the Institute, my son went from being in a wheelchair to walking. He has been able to drive a car. He was able to complete high school. He's now 25.
when you are invited to participate in someone's odyssey or on their journey, it's a privilege. It's a privilege to hear their story and to be able to give feedback. You may not give them the answer that they want to hear, but they know when I'm talking to them that they're the most and that they are the most important person right now to me.
Your patient is part of a family, part of a community. And so if you treat the patient, you're treating a family, you're treating a community. So when you've done all that you can, here's help, and that's the UDN.